there, welcome to my channel. This is a therapist nomad, and today I have a very special series to present to you. Nick and I have been staying in Barcelona for a month, and we have been wanting to do all of the touristy stuff that everyone wants to do in Barcelona. Some of them we've done wrong, some of them we've done right, but that's why I'm here, so I can tell you what's the right way to do Barcelona. I created 3 different walking tours that you can do on your own, so they're self-guided. You can complete them in 3 different days. If you are a fast walker, if you have a car, maybe it will take you less than 3 days. That being said, let's start with the first video. In case you're curious, we have been staying right next to ArcDeTriomf, which I think it's a great location. Exemple is a 15-minute walk or 10-minute walk. Honestly, it could even be a 5-minute walk. And then the Gothic neighborhood in Elborn is a 10-minute walk. The beach is about a 30-minute walk. Sagrada Familia is about a 20-ish minute walk. Lake Parkwell is a 50-minute walk, which is far, but it's fine. I just think it feels really good to be here. If you want a suggestion of where to stay, I think this is a great location. It may not be the most popular location to stay in, but I think that it's a great one. Let's get into it. Our first tour is going to be about a 2-hour walk. It's the longest one, but super worth it. So let's get started.
Let me present to you the route of the day and get you to stop A, Palau de la Musica Catalana. It's a gorgeous concert hall in Barcelona. The building is super pretty in the outside and inside. Today I'm showing it only through pictures because we're actually going to attend in person next week as my secret Valentine's gift to Nick, so shh. Next, ArcDeTriomf. Unlike other triumphal arcs, this one doesn't have a military background. Actually, it was originally built as the main entrance to the World Exhibition of 1888 in Barcelona that took place in Ciutadella Park. This is one of my favorite landmarks in Barcelona because I love to appreciate it from all angles. I think the red brick brings the city alive and it makes great contrast with the green from the palms. What do you think? From ArcDeTriomf, head south to Ciutadella Park. Parc Ciutadella is one of the favorite spots for both visitors and locals in Barcelona. The park was built towards the end of the 19th century, and it was one of the first places to be specifically designed as a public park in Barcelona. You will find people resting, walking, having picnics, doing drum circles, playing games, playing live music. In summary, a lot of activities happen here. They have artificial lakes, beautiful monuments, museums, even a zoo, and of course, a massive cascade fountain, an early work of Gaudi, along with Josep Fontserra. We climbed to the top of the stairs for a super romantic view of the park. This is a place to come more than once, so add it to your list right now. Get your eyes ready because now we're going to go to the remarkable Picasso Museum. To get here from Parc Ciutadella, you have to cross one of my favorite neighborhoods, Elborn. Enjoy the walk over here and grab a coffee at one of the hipster coffee shops in the area. This is also a cool place to buy souvenirs. We just got our tickets to the Museum of Picasso and they're 12 euros each. The Picasso Museum is like a life biography of Picasso. It really makes a brilliant job at explaining Picasso's formative years of work. His family preserved 4,251 pieces of work that are now part of the collection of this museum. You may know Picasso by his abstract cubic portraits, but there's much more to his work. He went through different phases and personal discoveries that made him who he became. In here, you will see his scribbles in literature books all the way to his ceramic art. Something else that I love about this museum is that they have special expositions in different times of the year. This year we got to see the one from Lola, his sister. Let's see what you get to see when you visit. But in the meantime, allow me to show you one of his most stupendous work. Now it's time to appreciate some history. Still in Melbourne, we visited Santa Maria del Mar.
God, it's so pretty.
This building is the perfect example of 14th century Catalan Gothic architecture. It was built in just 55 years, from 1329 to 1384. For many years, the Basilica was the place of worship for shipbuilders and merchants in late medieval Barcelona. They still have services every night at 7:30 p.m. Now we're going to cross the Gothic neighborhood to present you the striking Cathedral of Barcelona. As you see it among the narrow streets, you immediately feel as if you traveled back in time.
I gotta touch it.
Its construction began in 1298, and it took around 2 centuries to be completed. That's crazy, right? The cathedral's real name is the Cathedral of the Holy Cross and Saint Eulalia.
This one's prettier.
Yeah?
Uh-huh. You wanna look?
Whoa.
So I just got my tickets to enter the Catedral of Barcelona. I'm super excited. It's only 10 euros and it lets you go inside and also go all the way up to the terrace. So let's see how that goes.
As the name Cathedral of the Holy Cross and Saint Eulalia suggests, the cathedral pays homage to the co-patron saint of Barcelona, Eulalia. She was a 13-year-old who was tortured in the 4th century for not giving up her Christianity. Apparently, the situation was very traumatic as she was stripped naked, tied to an X-shaped cross, and tortured until she was dead. Upon her death, a snowstorm covered up her naked body and a dove flew from her mouth, resulting in Eulalia being canonized in the year 633. Her tomb is now located within the crypt of Barcelona Cathedral. Most people prefer La Sagrada Familia, but honestly, Cathedral of Barcelona has more history and happens to be the seat of the Archbishop of Barcelona, making it the most important church in the city. The one last thing I love about this building is that you get to go to the rooftop for an amazing view to the sound of the 21 bells of the cathedral. Finally, when you're done with your tour in the cathedral, make sure you have some fun in the public square downstairs. There's always something going on there. You must be hungry by now, so do me a favor and get some delicious tapas or paella at Mercado La Boqueria. This is one of the most emblematic places in Barcelona where you can see and taste all kinds of Catalan products. It is said that it is the oldest market in the city, so please do not miss it. And now we're ready for my favorite part of this tour, the visit to Montjuïc, which is the word for Jewish mountain. To get here, make sure you bring adequate shoes and outfit. Think about it as a hike in the city because you have stairs. And well, when I say stairs, I mean a lot of stairs. You can use the telepheric if you don't wish to walk. However, if you like adventures, I recommend the walk. And just keep in mind that situations like this may happen to you.
David, what are you up to over there?
Cleaning shit off my shoes. If you live in Barcelona, please fucking clean after your dog.
Besides that minor incident, we had a lot of fun. I don't understand. I don't know if I understand you. Stay. Hello? Cops, hello, can you hear me? Can you hear me? Oh my god, I can hear him! I can hear him! There's a lot to appreciate in the park, as it counts with nature, recreational parks, good restaurants, monuments, a castle, and did I mention stairs already? Just kidding, the stairs are not that bad. Honestly, if I lived in Barcelona, I know I would come to this park pretty frequently. We are finally approaching the castle. I hope it's worth it. I know it's gonna be worth it. I'm actually very excited and it feels really nice to take a super long walk on the weekend. We're killing two birds with one stone because we're getting a workout, we're learning more about Barcelona, we're recording. I mean, actually more than two birds. Anyways, bye. Montjuïc was one of the first places to be inhabited in Barcelona due to its privileged location on the edge of the sea. The Castle de Montjuïc is a historical building that was built as a military camp in 1640. We got to the castle. It has been used to both defend Barcelona and to bombard it at various times of its history. In the late 19th century, the building started to be used as a prison. In 1963, Franco opened a military museum. Now, Montjuïc Castle is owned by Barcelona City Council. We did not go inside this time. Some rumors say it's not worth going in, other people say the opposite, but it's really up to you. If you're interested, the tickets to enter are only €5. And now we're gonna head down to the city to get some dinner.
We had to show them the best pizza in the world.
Yeah, David hasn't tried it yet and he's going to die.
Literally going to die.